Squaring round stock to our mill bed isn't much different from the way we align the square stock. The procedure is the same, but with the addition of some V-blocks. Set your stock onto the V-blocks, center the portion to be machined under the spindle, and align by eye for now. Once you set up your clamp parts, use your machinist square to align the block to the bed and snug it finger tight. Double check that the block remained aligned and repeat this for the other side. When both sides are aligned, carefully tighten both clamps to about 75% of normal. Now we can lower our test indicator into place. Simply align the end of the probe to the middle of the stock. Once you've done that, you can use the X-axis hand wheel to move the stock towards the indicator. Preload the indicator 5 to 10 thousandths or so, and once you've done that, zero out the dial. With a piece of stock this large, we won't be able to crank the mill all the way from one clamp to the other, so note your starting position by means of the pointer and the scale that's on the side of the bed. We'll add 5.5 inches to this point to come up with our ending point. Having made note of these 2 points, we can begin cranking to the right side of the bed. Again, we'll ignore the fluctuations of the indicator. Fluctuations aside, we can see that this time the stock seems to be moving away from the indicator as we go farther to the right. Sure enough, we've reached the end and we're a bit out of alignment. We'll use a soft hammer to tap the V-block gently into alignment, and then we'll tighten the clamp. Light taps are the best for the block and for the delicate mechanism of the dial indicator. Now we can tighten and allow for drift in the same manner as we did for the square stock. We want to end up with it tightened and pegged at zero. And once we've got it tight and pegged at zero, we can crank back to our original starting point and see what our alignment is like now. Well, we're back at our starting point and we're square. Finish tighten this clamp and we're done. If we had been off, we'd simply have repeated the procedure as we did for the square stock. That's all there is to it. Let's go ahead and take a look at how to set up our screwless vise.